All right, hello again. We are back at it with Death Stranding 2. Our objective is to, I believe, take an order in Rainbow Valley. So I'm going to go back and do that. I'm going to see first if I can add another one of those anti-gravity devices to the backpack. I think we've got enough. No, I need more chiral crystals. Wow, I can't believe I'm short on chiral crystals. All right, well, I will keep an eye out for those while I'm out, but we want to take an order in Rainbow Valley. So where even are we right now? Okay, so we're here. All right, so the Magellan is as close as it's going to get to the destination. We just have to cross the river to the Rainbow Valley and take the order there. Let's do that. And a kind soul has made a bridge. So let's take our order and push the story forward. And I need to be on the lookout for chiral crystals.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment.
Yeah!
Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety.
Oh, I love this.
Ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
I'm ready. All right, so I'm going to go a little bit further into the valley. And then I need to forge on to the animal shelter. All right. Wow, trapping a kangaroo. How am I going to do that?
Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information.
Please.
The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you.
Ladders and anchors.
Time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
I want 2 PCCs, 2 ladders, and 2 anchors then, yeah? I'm gonna ditch the, I'm gonna store the floating carriers in the locker. I don't think I'll need them. Container repair spray. I'm gonna recycle this. Yeah, ladders. I think I want to bring another ladder and another climbing anchor. Alright, I think I'm ready. Alright, time sensitive. It's half a kilometer away, and it's timed. I got plenty of battery. I'm relatively nimble.
What in the world?
Whoa. Meteor shower?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location.
Oh shit.
Checking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Sounds good. Already making use of ladders. I'm just gonna cook it to the location. I'm glad I dumped those extra couple of weapons. I don't think this is a gunfight situation. I think this is a... Okay, so tar cannons. I can use these for fire suppression, right? Yeah. I can pick up the tar cannon. Okay, sure. So let's test this. Okay. So it is effective at fire suppression. Alright, I'm gonna put it away. Okay, so I have a tar cannon.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
There we go. I'm a firefighter now. I never thought that this game would have, like, legit firefighting. This is great. Yes! Oh, this is so satisfying. I love this. Alright, I need to get over to that cannon. We need a new tar cannon. Alright, blood bag's already kicking in. I damaged myself a bit. I'm gonna offload this tar cannon. Pick this one up. Put it away. That puts it on the tool rack. Shit! Oh man. I love this. This is so cool. Never in a Death Stranding game did I think I'd be fighting bushfires. Alright, he is over there. Okay. I gotta clear a path to him. I'm almost out of tar in this tar cannon.
Hey, Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Okay, so that's the animal carrier. I don't have another tar cannon. So...
Alright, time to make our getaway.
Oh my goodness. Alright, first thing I want to do is... I want to offload this. Yeah, so cargo management. Offload backpack. I definitely want to tie this down. This is not cargo I want to leave to chance. I'm going to use the strand and I'm gonna hunker this down. I'm gonna lash it down. Alright, buddy. Kangaroo buddy. Here we go. I'm trying to avoid the flames entirely.
There's a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfires.
Yes.
Sure that doesn't happen.
I'm gonna try to ensure that doesn't happen. I need more tar. Okay. Animal shelter's that way. I'm gonna use what's left in this tar cannon. I need to offload this. Tar cannon's empty. I'm just gonna have to run through the fire. I had no idea about this bushfire. Yeah, animal shelter's that way. Shit. I think I can navigate by climbing up here and then going around. I think I see places that are not completely engulfed yet, but I've got to move. Because I feel like every second I waste here is time that the fire is engulfing this area. Alright, so I think ladders will save me. Too close to fire. Shit. I'm just gonna have to deal. Sorry, Sam. Sorry, Sam. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Samuel, you're fine. You're fine, Samuel. Okay. Let's have you eat some grubs. And you've got blood bags. You've got blood bags for days. Alright, 200 meters from the animal shelter. There's whales on fire. Holy shit. Okay, my blood bag's empty. I gotta be very careful. I'm out of tar. Sam, stop. Stop! Oh my god. We're going for it, Sam. Cargo above all. Oh my god, okay. Okay. This is not good. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I can try. Nope. Nope. I'll have to try again. Wow, okay. Load save data. Okay. Now I know that actually what I need is I'll bring a couple ladders, don't need repair spray, don't need climbing anchor. I'll bring 2 ladders, don't need repair spray, don't need this, don't need the bullet gun. All this is going private locker, all of it. And I'm gonna bring 1 tar cannon, 2 tar cannons with me. Because then I still have 2 ladders, a climbing anchor. Because the issue is, and you know what I can also get rid of is the the PCCs. You're going in the locker. You're going in the locker. And then the 2 ladders I can attach to the suit. And then I'll pull a 3rd ladder out. I'll place in the backpack. And then machine pistol, we actually don't need. I'll bring a tar cannon with me. I'll place that on the tool rack. Okay. I am light, I am nimble. So I'm gonna head that way.
What in the world?
That way I'll start with a tar cannon.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location.
Okay.
Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Okay, we're nice and light, nice and nimble. Because the problem is, last time I got trapped. I got trapped because I wasn't fast enough. I didn't have enough tar. This is a messed up situation, man. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this tar cannon. Pick it up. Put it away. I want to do a little bit of cargo management. And I want to attach this ladder to my suit, to this suit slot. So now we effectively have 2 tar cannons with us. And I'm going to be as judicious as I can with them. Anytime I can run past a fire in this direction, I'm going to run past it. Because we don't need to come back. We just need to move forward. So I can go over the flames this way. Yep, this is working out. This is working out a lot better. And then Kangaroo is up there. If I can get to the Kangaroo without using any tar, that would be ideal. Oh yeah, it spreads fast. So actually, I'm not going to burn time tying anything down. I'm just going to run. I'm going to put it in the animal carrier and I'm going to move.
All right, time to make our getaway.
And I think this is maximum stacked. I think this is maximum stacked. So now it's time to take out one of the cannons. And just douse only what I need to douse to move forward.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Like I can't freeze. The problem is, like, I'm very prone to freezing up. But I need to douse and run. Alright, it's over there. I just need to douse and run. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got hit directly with that one.
Look out, Sam! Fire!
We're good.
We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
We're good. shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut a line straight through. Cut a line straight through up this cliffside and go. Here we go. I'm gonna cook it over here. I can get around this. And I still have an additional tar cannon on my back when I need it.
I'm still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid.
That was tense.
Right?
We do have a Cupid to connect. Holy moly. Oh man. Sam needs a drink, but he can stop for water in a minute once we're at the shelter. The key is you have to really be decisive about, okay, we're probably good here. You have to really be decisive about where you go and like what you douse. Ugh. Ugh. All right, 1% damage. Nice. It's probably a S rank.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Animal shelter. At least it's not pirate software. That'd be weird if pirate software was in this game running animal rescue. I don't want that. I don't want that one bit. Okay, did it. That was tense. All right, a Magellan's here. Decoy holo grenade. That's great. Is she gonna summon the rain? Rainy? It's very on the nose in a Kojima sort of way, but I like it. Ah, little jackrabbit. He'll be okay.
Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
So, and it is timefall rain, right?
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters.
Yeah, so she's a witch. Kojima is doing his own witch hunt story. Which is an interesting trope. Like, Kojima is very good at taking tropes we know and weaving them into his games and making them emotional and compelling and heartfelt. I like this.
So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long.
And Bridget Foundation.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You hit a pregnant lady in the belly. Die, dude.
Right now.
Please.
God, get out of here.
Oh my god, these people, dude. This is hitting for me. Kojima is very good at displaying incredible cruelty to make you feel sympathy for people. He paints incredibly cruel people.
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Oh, and Fragile art. Okay,
Someone who's been looking for you.
I'm on board with this.
For you and your power.
And Fragile already has her special umbrella, her Timefall umbrella.
Why?
I get it.
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you.
Oh, Kojima. God.
And together we'll show the world the hope.
That is so on the nose, the baby on board sticker, but I also love it. I love it so much. I love this scene so much.
Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
This is phenomenal. Like, this is a great scene as someone who appreciates, like, film and the themes of film and storytelling and cinematography. Like, this is... Say what you want about Kojima, but this is brilliant. This is very on the nose, it's very corny, but it's also... It's brilliant. It is as corny as it is deep. And I love it. I am all in.
That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now.
Yes, damn right.
You took good care.
First try, too. We're not going to talk about my first attempt. I'm just going to pretend I did it on the first try. Story of Rainy. Musical Data. That's a great track. I've been listening to it offline, too. Like, this OST is brilliant.
I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Oh god, I have so many points to spend that I haven't spent. Benevolent Transporter. Strand contract cap boost. I have to start doing strand contracts. Extended like window. Hell yeah.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like.
Oh, nice!
By the way, we've uploaded our decoy holo grenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
I will use it. Hell yeah. What's so special about this kangaroo?
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
You mentioned a reserve.
It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species.
Is this Pokemon? Can I go capture other creatures and bring them back here? Is this Pokemon?
Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future
I would
generations.
love this to become a Pokemon game. Alright, I'm heading out.
Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by...
I mean, there was nothing in America.
Animals behaving strangely and getting
There were
hurt.
birds.
It's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts?
Love to. Just tell me where to go.
Capturing any wild animals you see out on the
Yes!
road, bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference.
It's Pokemon!
Give it some thought.
Yes! Yes!
Well done,
I want that.
Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Yeah, I want to know more about her. She's been the emotional gravity of the story the last little bit. All right, I need to square some things out. I want to recycle a... tar cannon. Yeah, I'll recycle the tar cannon that's on the tool rack. I'll keep the one that's on my back for now, as I may need it. The Magellan should be parked just outside, right? Oh, you are welcome. Yeah, there we are. Cool. I'm gonna go learn more about Rainy. See you guys then.
When she's outside, Rainy's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is.
It's got to be a bridge baby, right?
Still stuck at 7 months.
Yeah. A bridge baby.
Baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
Yeah, La Madre.
Not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death.
I mean, it's bridge baby.
Pregnancies are affected. It's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses.
Yes.
So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach.
I don't know if it'll do that.
And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
I think it might be the opposite, actually. That's me being cynical. I think the UCA wants more still babies, thus bridge babies, to have a greater control over the beach, to use it for chiral energy. That's what the first one was.
Unfortunately, no
Okay, we're going to the mine next time. If you're watching this, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you all next time.